Spike's new documentary, Think Before You Post, about the rise of censorship in Britain, has been censored. It has been slapped with age verification on X due to the Online Safety Act. The irony.
The aim with it was to take this issue that we're all very familiar with talking about and trying to put the human face to it. We see the headlines, we see the statistics about the number of people who are being arrested in this country for social media posts, but we really wanted to talk to the people who've gone through it, who have had that knock at the door. We've got 3 kind of key case studies in the film. The Borehamwood parents who were visited by 6 police officers and investigated for complaining about their child's school too vigorously in a WhatsApp group and online. Alison Pearson, the Daily Telegraph columnist, who was investigated supposedly for inciting racial hatred for a year-old mistaken tweet, primarily about the hate marches.
That she deleted.
That she deleted, exactly. And Jamie Michael, who was a former Royal Marine living in Wales, who made a video after Southport. He was on remand for 17 days and then acquitted by a jury of his peers in 17 minutes. Such was the injustice of that particular case. So we just wanted to talk to these people, get their side of the story and get that sense that even when it doesn't result in you ending up in court, how the process is the punishment and how sinister it is that these stories are so common in this country.
And then you released the documentary, part of it you put links on X, and then they were limited. The viewings were limited there. There's something ironic going on. Has that changed? Is that
We're still trying to get it lifted, but as it currently is, yes, our documentary about social media censorship is being censored on social media. But it's one of those things where I would prefer that it reach more people, but I guess it has proved our point to a certain extent. As you say, this is about age verification, the things that the X and all the other big social media platforms have had to bring in as a consequence of the Online Safety Act. I should stress there's nothing age inappropriate in it. If you're worried we've snuck in some quite...
Maybe if you hadn't hosted the documentary topless.
Exactly, that was a bit of an odd creative choice on reflection. We were so careful that we even bleeped Alison Pearson, using a very well-earned F-bomb when referring to her own story. So careful were we, but nevertheless it's been slapped with those warnings. But you can find it on X if you logged in or whatever, and it's also on YouTube and in all the usual places. So you can still watch it even though it's been muzzled to a certain degree, unfortunately.
Okay.